The reasons why Yoruba people in Ilorin lost kingship to Fulani. It will interest you to know that in Ilorin, Kwara State, there is no Oba, king. What we have is an Emir, and the reason behind this can be traced to what happened years ago. How did this came about? Yoruba people that lived in Oyo State discovered Ilorin, which later became the military headquarters of the Oyo Empire known as Oyo Isle. The Alafin of Oyo, Alafin Awol, who succeeded his late father, decided to protect the territory by sending a Fonja, who was the sixth Aona Kakanfo, to watch over the place. Afonja carried out military functions for Alafin Awol in Ilorin and was loyal to him. While in Ilorin, a Fulani cleric, Shehu Alami, and some of his people came all the way from Niger Republic to settle in Ilorin, and since Yoruba people are homely, Afonja welcomed him and treated him well. Alami, who was a herdsman, had a son, who he sent to Sokoto State to learn the rudiment of Islam under the teachings of Usman Dan Fodio. While Afonja was still in Ilorin, he had an issue with Alafin Awol, who told him to attack a town called Iwi Isle, and the reason why he disobeyed his order was because a curse was placed on anyone who tries to attack the town. While Alafin was not pleased with Afonja, he gave him a second order to attack another town in Isle Ife, Apamu. But still he refused, and this got Awol very angry and told his guards to see Afonja as his enemy. The little quarrel turned into violence, and Afonja consulted Alami, who had both military and spiritual power, to assist him to fight Alafin Awol. Afonja's men and Alami's men teamed up in a bid to defeat Alafin Awol, and after they did that, Afonja sent an empty calabash to Alafin Awol, and this made him to take his own life. After helping him in the fight, Afonja's love for Alami and his men grew, and this made him to have trust in them. He enlisted Alami's men into the army and disbanded his men, who were Yoruba people. When Shehu Alama died, his son, Olsalihu Abdul Salam, came back from Sokoto State, and since his late father's men had already found their way into the military, he used them to fight Afonja in a bid to rule Ilorin. He later declared himself as the Emir of Ilorin, and this ushered in Fulani kingship in Ilorin. All attempts by the Yoruba to reclaim Ilorin proved abortive, as they suffered defeat in hands of the Fulani. Did Yoruba people in Ilorin lose kingship to Fulani as a result of Fulani conquest? Certainly not. The possible reason is because Alafin Awol performed a ritual and placed a curse on the land before he committed suicide. He said Afonja will be crowned king wherever he goes, and his children will be princes and princesses, but they will all serve under slaves. It is crystal clear that this curse is the reason why we have Emir of Ilorin today, and not Oba of Ilorin. Do you think the Yoruba people can reclaim kingship in Ilorin? If yes, who would revoke the curse? Thanks for watching. Please share, like and subscribe. Thanks.